one big thing I've been realizing recently, especially when I was younger, I had a similar form of realizing this, but recently I've been like really realizing it. So, when I was younger, my friends around me would be persuaded to buy things and act a certain way very easily just from the media around them. So, for example, if they liked this artist or they liked these YouTubers and they were wearing this type of brand, they would buy the brand just because these people online liked it. I also fell for this. I was spending all my money on Yeezys in middle school. I was trying to get all the coolest stuff in the world just to look better. Um, but then it really made me realize, like, what is real? Like, I don't, I don't know when advertising and manipulation and psychology is a thing. People's whole entire jobs are to study how our brains work inside and out. They know what we like. They have conducted so many studies to try to accurately predict what people will do and like and fall for and how to manipulate them. So, in a world where that is weaponized against us every single day, whether it's commercials or propaganda or how teachers might treat us or how people online, like gurus, are trying to be all cool, um, no matter what form it manifests in, it really is scary when it comes to your friends. You know what I mean? Like when I see my friends buying something just because they're told that it's like trendy, it genuinely gives me the sense of like, what's the point? Like I'm supposed to grow up in this world that's already corrupt and bad and manipulative and predatory. And then I'm going to get older and spend my time with people who are products of this system that's manipulative and predatory and harmful. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about that is supposed to be like, oh, that's really fun? It doesn't sound so. It doesn't sound very fun to me. So, I want to talk about how even right now, I have close friends, but all of them, every single close friend I have, is addicted to their phone, is addicted to playing games, has people they look up to that are online, right? And it's to the point where like they really look up to these people. It's not like, oh, I watch this person for fun every day. It's like I really like this person, right? Not in a love way, but in like a, if they tell me something, I'll believe it type of way, which is really scary because once again, it makes me question what is really real. To me, a real person would be someone who's like true to themselves, but if themselves can be manipulated so easily, what is real? You know what I mean? Um, so other ways to shine light on this issue, I think, are how people treat each other and act, right? That's a big one. Like when you're in school and there's like these social groups happening, and then like these people think they're all cool, and then those people are the nerds who aren't as cool, and then those people are the weird people you gotta stay away from because they might do something crazy, right? It's all these like stereotypical things that manifest into actual groups because people follow them and think they're real before they even go to the school. So if you are walking into school automatically assuming that there's going to be cool people, the mean girls, the weird people, the nerds, the anime kids, if you automatically assume all those people are going to exist, boom, they're going to start forming because everyone already thinks they exist. Right? So I don't think the problem is my friends falling for the propaganda, falling for the advertisings, falling for the manipulation because I do the same thing. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is the predatory system that uses this manipulation to their advantage. They look at kids like a way to make money. They look at kids like a tool to influence in society because they're going to lead the next generation. So the earlier you can manipulate them, the better it is for you. That's how they see kids. Unless you're in the White House, then you see kids as more than that, as a little bit more than that. But besides that, right? Just like school systems and stuff like that. so much of it is already so predatory, bro. Like, it's actually insane. You look at social media and it thrives off of hate. Social media thrives off of controversy. Social media does not thrive off of love and connection. It thrives off of what is going to make people mad and share this. That's what it thrives off of. And it's promoted to kids. It's promoted to kids. So kids all around us are opening apps on their phone that purposely serve them videos that are going to make them mad and upset and resentful towards certain groups. There's been so many studies done on this because it's been happening for a while. But it is insane to live in a world where that is happening publicly and nothing is done about it. It is actually like, I say this all the time, but it's comical. It's literally comical. It literally feels like a joke to think that that is our reality, bro. So it really makes me think, what is real? Should I change my definition of what I'm like? Should I change my standards on what I'm even looking for? Because in like what I think I want is someone who like realizes all of this is manipulation and bad, and they try to stay as true to themselves as possible. But then I realize that I don't even know what true to myself is, because I live in a world of manipulation, advertising, propaganda, and psychology that is used against me. When I live in that world, how am I supposed to know what I actually like? Let's start with foods, okay? When I have a food I really like, I think to myself, do I really like this food? Or is there a chemical in it that is purposely tricking my taste buds to make me like the food? Like there's research on Doritos, basically, that like the flavor is such like a vague flavor that your brain even forgets you're like eating it and it just wants more and more and more and more, right? That's psychology right there. It's being used against us. And then you have trends and advertising and all that stuff. How am I supposed to know if I really like this pair of shoes? Or if it was just advertised to me in a good way? Or if I just see other people wearing them? Or if someone told me I should wear them? Or if I think I'll be cooler if I wear them? Like, I don't actually know why I like anything anymore. It's hard to pinpoint if I actually like it or if I'm being told to like it, manipulated to like it, propagandized into liking it. Or if I just like am hurt enough to want to like it to try to be cooler. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. So if I don't even know what's real to myself, how am I supposed to expect someone else in my life to be real? You know what I'm saying? So I think, unfortunately, I just have to accept the fact that like every single person, including me, is never going to fully be themselves. Ever. Literally ever. The closest you think you are to yourself, you still aren't yourself. You know, being yourself is even a term that is used to manipulate people. This is the type of shit I'm talking about, bro. Literally saying like, oh, just be yourself. Oh, do what's best for you. All of that stuff can be turned into a weaponized phrase to then control you. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, it's like, I don't know anymore. Because even being myself still feels like I'm being manipulated. It's like, I don't know. So the biggest thing I wanted to touch on with this video was friends, right? It's the fact that I don't know if my friends are freaking real. But this subject as a whole, I'm still going to talk about in other ways. But I want to talk about how it's like all of my close friends, bro, are addicted to their damn phone. And that's how it's been for over 10 years. Every time I hang out with my friend, they're checking their phone. I've been in friend groups where there have been 5 people in the same room just sitting on their phone together. There's been times my sister has had friends over and I go check up on them and they're just sitting alone together on the phone, doing their own separate things. And it's like I don't know, bro. I don't understand what there is to look forward to when this is the shit that's surrounding me. And me, I'm not even saying I'm better than this. I also have a human brain that falls for manipulation. It falls for psychology tactics. It falls for propaganda. It falls for all this shit too, which already makes it scary. It already makes me not want to look forward to tomorrow. So when all the people around me are also a big pool of this, gang, I don't know. Right? I think the only hopeful thing to do is still try to find out what feels the most real and just rely on that, right? Like, even if everyone is just a compounded mess of manipulation, you can still at least connect on like board games or a match of Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like something we can like all have fun with. I really don't know, y'all. I really don't know. Every single thing I do in life, I think about the fact that it's probably manipulating me and is being used to hurt me to then have them get more money from me. Whether it's a game I play, whether it's a food I like, whether it's a person I talk to, a person I look up to, whether it's a video I make, whether it's stuff I make. Stuff I make, I also think I'm being manipulated into making. I don't know, bro. Am I manipulating myself at this point? Probably. It's very, I don't know. I can't really come to a good conclusion on this. I just wanted to express my thoughts here to maybe look back in the future when I have a conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, I think that could maybe be healthy just to kind of mark, like, this is how I feel right now, but it hopefully isn't permanent. Certain stuff like that. But it's not looking too good. Like, I don't want to spend my whole entire life alone, especially when I'm not perfect. I'm also manipulated. So if I spend my whole entire life alone, I'm just going to keep going farther and farther and farther away because I'm still going to be manipulated whether I like it or not. But I don't want to spend time with other people when other people are just a big obvious pool of manipulation, right? Like when I'm with my friends and they're talking about this new thing they want. They're talking about these new people they like and all stuff like that. It literally just comes off as like, hey, I'm being manipulated right now. Hey, I watched propaganda earlier and I'm spitting it out to you. Like, it's like, dude, that's not how I want to look at my friends. This is not how I want to look at the world around me, bro. But it's like I have no choice because I don't want to be hurt from it. I don't want to be manipulated. So I have to be aware of what's manipulating me. And it turns out everything. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like I'm genuinely kind of lost on this subject, but I hope to retouch it on a future date where I have more of a conclusion. But right now, we're loose-ended here. So let me know how you feel about this. If you agree, disagree, if you have more stuff to add, maybe an idea of a different take I could have to talk about. But for now, yeah, I don't really know how to end this one, but subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I don't know why you would, but you could do that. And like this video and stuff like that. Share it to people, your fake friends who aren't even real. And I will catch y'all in another one. Listen to Blakey on all platforms. Music, 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 music. Everywhere. Blakey, 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 Blakey. Everywhere. Music. Do that. I'll see y'all. I'm manipulating you right now. Did y'all see that?